Welcome back to another video. Today we are in the Open Master League and let's try to get some wins with this team. We're going to be featuring the Rhyperior with the Yvetal and the Primarina. We got an interesting lead here. Shadow Gyarados is kind of cool. We are going to have to invest the shield just to get off a move. We do go for the breaking swipe bait and we do grab that shield back, and now we're going to switch out into the Yvetal. We get counter swapped into the Melmetal. The Melmetal is going to be able to throw a rock slide, I believe, but we can survive it. We're going to fire off the Dark Pulse. Dark Pulse does get it close, but they're going to be able to outpace us. We're going to go back into our Rhyperior, and unfortunately we cannot farm down, so we're going to have to throw this breaking swipe just to get a move off, but our opponent decides to shield, and we're gonna switch out and catch the superpower onto the Primarina. So really fantastic spot right there. We are gonna see the Dialga come in, and we're just gonna shield here and fire off a disarming voice. The disarming voice doesn't quite KO, so we are gonna be able to farm down to get that extra energy, and then we see them try to catch our Primarina slipping, but we are going to be able to farm down the Melmetal and then get to the disarming voice. So GG's to our opponent. Pretty wild game. They had a double steal team, and somehow, some way, we were able to beat it with our Primarina and Yvetal in the back. All right, next we got the Rhyperior versus the shiny Yvetal. Okay. For now, we're just going to fire off the Rock Wrecker. Rock Wrecker does grab a shield, and then we're going to switch out, try to catch the move, but our opponent ends up throwing the move anyways after some more fast moves. Looks like they don't want to see this Yvetal, so another Oblivion win is going to get thrown. Okay, there's the switch out finally. Another flyer. Interesting. So double flyer has been revealed. We're gonna go into the Rhyperior and just to force them to use some energy. Solar Beam Ho-Oh is revealed. That's kind of okay because we wanted them to use a bunch of energy. We know they have Solar Beam. Oh, nice. Sacred Fire. We're gonna fire off a Hydro Cannon here. This is going to get some significant damage, or that last shield, and our opponent is able to clip our energy. They go for the Moongeist, and it is able to take us out, unfortunately. So GG's to our opponent. Man, that was a tough team. I mean, maybe if we stayed to extra shield, we would have been able to charm through. But it is what it is. We got the Rhyperior versus the Yvetal. We are going to fire off the Rock Wrecker just to see if we can get some damage. Oh, they do switch up, but they catch it onto their Palkia, which did not really want to taint that Rock Wrecker. We're going to shield so that we can farm it down. Now we have a ton of energy to throw back at whatever comes in. Dragonite gets revealed. We're going to use the Rock Wrecker to guarantee grabbing a shield, and then we're gonna use the Primarina to take out their backline because we know that they're core broken by charm. We're gonna fire off this Hydro Cannon here, and it does grab that shield, so we're gonna fire off our own shield, and then we're gonna match them with our own Yvetal. Yvetal is going to try to get to Oblivion Wing here, and we actually just throw the Dark Pulse because it should be enough. And now it's a race. Can we get to the move? Yes, we are going to be able to reach the Dark Pulse for the KO. So close game right there. GG's to our opponent. That was pretty solid. Luckily we did have the Primarina put in some work as well. All right, we got the Zacian to deal with. Looks like they are running Snarl. We try to catch a move, and they decided to throw the move anyway, so Wild Charge was going to get thrown. Let's see if they're running Play Rough. Yeah, so Play Rough, Wild Charge, they were always going to throw it, unfortunately, so we're just going to try our best to grab a shield. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay, never mind. They actually go for the Wild Charge right afterwards, and they are going to be able to take out our Yvetal. We tank the Wild Charge there, and it allows us to farm it down. Now we have the Rock Wrecker to throw back at this Mewtwo. They tank the move, and now in the one shield scenario, we have the Primarina versus the Necrozma. We fire off the Hydro, and now we're forcing them to use some energy. We're going to shield here, and we do get the one shield farm down. We see the Mewtwo come back in. They have a Side Strike ready, and all we have to do is just farm down with the Rhyperior. So GG's to our opponent, able to sneak out a win with just a lot of fast pressure. The Mewtwo tanking the Rock Wrecker ended up saving us because all we had to do was just farm down at that point. Alright, got the Rhyperior mirror. We're gonna switch out and catch something. Looks like potential dragon, or yeah, the dragon move or potential surf. And now we see the Necrozma come in. We are gonna fire off a Hydro Cannon, which is going to be tanked. They're gonna be able to get to a Sunsteel Strike, and we're gonna come in with the Rhyperior to potentially farm down, but unfortunately we don't want to tank a move, so we're just going to fire off a Breaking Swipe. And now we have the slight energy advantage. We're going to go for this Breaking Swipe. It does debuff the Rhyperior, and now let's see if they're going to be able to throw a super effective move, and that is no. We see the Palkia come in. Palkia is going to be interesting to deal with. You're taking a lot of fast move pressure right now, but at least we get a shield back. Okay, we're going to be able to get to another Dark Pulse here. This is going to get this last shield or get the KO. And then opponent is forcing some energy here, and they go for the switch out, which allows us to farm down so that we can have energy of the Rock Wrecker to throw back at this Palkia for the KO. So GG's for opponents, able to come back from the lead and able to win that game. So check out this team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.